Well, it's time for the Afterglow Show. Let's go find Sunset Lady. Well, hello, Sunset Lady.
Hello, Alec Whittier.
What is on your mind?
Tomorrow is National Chocolate Milk Day and International Astronomy Day and International Rabbit Day and National Ghost Hunting Day and Save Your Photos Day, and World Tourism Day. And today is National Alpaca Day, and Native American Day, and Save the Koala Day, and Lumberjack Day. Now for famous birthdays, in 1181, Saint Francis of Assisi. He was an Italian friar who founded the Order of the Franciscans to lead a life of poverty as a Christian. He did that, and I think he liked the animals too. And in 1898, George Gershwin, the composer, he did American in Paris and Porgy and Bess and Summertime. I loved all his music.
Tons of music.
And wonderful music. And in 1942, Kent McCord, actor on Adam 12, and which was created by Jack Webb. And in 1948, Olivia Newton-John, British-Australian Grammy Award-winning singer and actress. She had the song Hopelessly Devoted to You and Physical, and she was in Greece. Now here's the birthday person tonight.
I'm glad you did this one because I had a Adam 12 lunchbox in the 70s when I was a kid. I was very, very popular at the cafeteria during lunchtime.
It would be worth a fortune if you had it today.
Yeah, I saw it rusted out and somewhere. Who knows where it's in a dump somewhere. Kent McCord as Officer Jim.
I put the way they started the program. Can you read it the way they started?
I'll try my best. As Officer Jim Reed in One Adam 12 from 1968 to 1975. Years active. 1964 to 2005. No, he's yeah, I remember him. And the other guy was the blonde guy. They were cool.
Yeah.
They were rock stars in my world.
Martin Milner was the other one. Yeah, I like that. One Adam 12. Yeah. I think they said that number one was the area or something where they was. And Adam was some kind of alphabet, and that told people who they were.
I believe you.
Okay, now we'll do a little bit of history. In 1892, the first appearance of John Philip Sousa's new Marine Band was on this day in 1892, and that music was my grandfather's favorite music, and he was the band leader on Martha's Vineyard for the Vineyard Haven Band, and I used to type the songs for the band members every week. They played in Oak Bluffs one day and Vineyard Haven another, and special ones like Illumination Night, they played there too.
That would have been a big one.
That was a big one. And your sister, after my grandfather had passed, but she was able to be in one of those concerts. I think it was an Illumination Night. I remember it was over there. And she played in the band.
I thought it was in Oak Bluffs.
Well, that was an Oak Bluffs.
Yeah.
The Illumination Night.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, and I think she was there.
But it was in the Oceanside Park. Is that what it was called?
My grandfather would have. Well, that's the other.
The bandstand. That's what I remember.
The bandstand. No, this was the Tabernacle.
That's what I remember her playing, though.
No, I remember her playing in the Tabernacle.
She played both.
Yeah, she could.
Back checkers.
I think she probably did.
I
Maybe she could type it in there.
I vaguely remember that there was a trap door so you could get up to the bandstand. It was rather large.
Well, when they played over there, the people at the end, after the song was over, the people were parked all around the whole place in cars, and they used to start tooting their horns. And there was always somebody that wanted to be last. And they would go on, you hear a toot here, toot in between the songs. That was fun. Okay, now in 1968, the first broadcast of Hawaii Five-0 on CBS TV. And 1982, Knight Rider, starring David Hasselhoff, debuts on NBC. And in 1986, I don't know if you ever watched this, but Bobby Ewing, Patrick Duffy, returned to the TV show Dallas Remember they went through that who killed J.R.?
Yeah, I didn't really watch that stuff, but yeah, of course, everyone who shot JR.
Yeah, nobody knew. They had to wait until and when they came back, it turned out it was this guy's wife, Pam, had a bad dream, and it erased the whole season that they had, the whole story. He was really alive. Okay, the quotes tonight are from St. Francis of Assisi. And he says, "A single sunbeam is enough to drive away many shadows." And he also said, "It is in giving that we receive. And also, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned." We have to remember all these things. And he says, "Start doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible." There's a little something to guide you through life.
Words of wisdom.
Exactly. Well, he had lots of that. And now we have some alpaca humor tonight, and I noticed once in a while they use the word llama, so I looked up. I wanted to know what the difference was between an alpaca and a llama. And the llama is twice as big as the alpaca, and the alpaca's fur is much softer than the llamas, but they're in the same family. That's why they look alike, only different.
They're cousins.
Yeah, they're kissing cousins. Yeah. Okay, here's alpaca humor. Anyway, why don't alpacas like singing with backing music?
I don't know.
Because they prefer to sing alpaca-pella. I didn't know if I could say
I'm glad
that.
you said it.
I know, it wasn't easy.
Alpaca-pella.
Alpaca-pella, right. What do you get when you cross a turtle and an alpaca?
A turtle and an alpaca? I don't know.
You get a turtleneck sweater.
Correct.
And actually, that alpaca fur, people don't get allergic to it. It's very, very soft. I'll have to look at that farm on the island. I'm sure they sell things made with that fur. Okay, why didn't the alpaca want coffee?
Because it gets the jitters.
Well, that's one answer. They said because he only drinks lemonade. That's where the llama came in. You know, I got really hungry when we visited the alpaca farm.
I believe you.
Well, the next time, alpaca lunch.
Oh, man.
Okay. What's more amazing than a talking alpaca?
I suppose one that could juggle.
Oh, that's a good answer. The one they said was a spelling bee.
There you go.
What do you call a smart alpaca?
Pass.
They're called an alpacademic. What's an alpaca's favorite coffee?
We're back to coffee again. I don't know.
Alpacasino.
What?
Alpacasino.
I heard you the first time. I don't know what that means.
That's a flavor of a coffee.
Is it? Okay.
Well,
I'm not a coffee drinker.
They made it up.
Okay.
What's green, woolly, and moves very slowly?
Caterpillar?
That's one answer. They said the zombie alpacalypse.
Oh, man. Really slow with zombies, yeah.
What did the alpaca say when he heard he was going on holiday?
He probably said, yippee!
Well, he said, now alpaca my bags. Do you know if you get kissed by an alpaca, it's not the end of the world?
Well, maybe it's good luck. I don't know.
Well, it's just the alpacalypse. Oh, which brings us to our dear Chuck Norris, the man, the myth, the legend.
The alpaca trainer.
Well, there were no alpaca Chuck Norris this night, so I had to go in the grab bag and take one out.
Okay.
Well, the only time that Chuck Norris was ever wrong was when he thought he had made a mistake.
That's good, actually. I like that. So
have to think about that.
You got more?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. And today there's this front out there in the Gulf of Mexico.
It certainly is.
And we can see the beginning of it. I don't know if it's really going to be hitting us. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. I'm Alec Whittier signing off. Over to you, Sunset Lady.
Why, thank you, Alec Whittier, and we want to thank all those that have subscribed to our channel and shared these heavenly sunsets and the Afterglow Show with their family and friends, and hit the like button on their way out, and we appreciate a comment under our video. So enjoy the rest of your day and sweet dreams as we play our theme song you wrote under Whittier called Running Around This Town, and I'll say good night for now. Hope to see you tomorrow night, and all the best from Sunset Lady.